friends pushing through this journey. Even lost my family, but that ain't even phased me, cause I'm focused on my business. Ain't no time for tit for tat. I mean, regardless, all that other shit is whack. I either fuck with you 100 or I dime. See me out in public, man, just treat me like I'm broke. Ducking me or dodging me, yeah, you know the story. The queen I'm bossed up in a whole nother category. Got your girl in the building, feeling like the shit. Leaving here tonight, adding hundreds to my crib. All the hating that these silly rappers doing is irrelevant. I was built for war, baby boy, are you serious? I might bend a little bit, but I never break. Got some haters throwing tantrums like they doing a Harlem Shake. Yeah, I was looking occupied, but I was peeping game. Stupid to your level at this moment will be super lame. I'm the queen, baby boy, that you forget. You can get 100 bitches, and I promise they can't fuck with me.
Attitude, most likely I don't fuck with you. I'm on a whole different latitude. I'm checking just to say bye to you. We winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning.
Thank y'all for tuning in to True Talk with Queen. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Whether you're tuning in through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Accelerated Radio, however you chose to tune in tonight, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I need everybody that's on YouTube to hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time we go live or post new content, okay? I appreciate it. And if you haven't went to YouTube, please go over there and subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna say it again at the end of the show, so just be ready, okay? Hey Asia girl, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sister?
I'm good.
Good.
How was your day today?
Keep 911 on speed dial.
Oh shit. That must mean it was real. That's all I'm saying. I've been resting all day today.
Good.
I was like, you know what? I am burning myself completely out.
Yeah.
And I need to get it together fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Free crash.
Yes.
I'm tired. I get it.
So look, because I've been so super drained from being Superwoman, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought this would be the perfect show for us to discuss ways to find relaxation in the midst of a busy schedule. When you working jobs and you got multiple children and you got businesses and all these different things, we want to discuss ways that you can just take a breath for a moment. You know what I mean? What ways have you tried that worked good for you?
So first, just in case people don't know, when you have sick time at work, you can use it even if you're not coughing. So as your HR manager, I would like to say you don't have to call in coughing if your leg hurts. That's first of all. Second, first of all, there's called wellness days. And you really can't take them for mental health days to take off some time. So if the kids are in school, like try to align it with that, where you just do something outside of the house though. Get outside of your normal space, because you know how we are. We'll get up and start cleaning or doing something, especially an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Get away from your everyday and just be. Just be.
Just exist for a moment.
Exist. Huh? We don't really get to just... How often do you just get to be your first name?
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't even... Listen, all I'm doing is existing. I'm not living. I'm woman enough to admit to it. You know what I mean? It's not a good thing. And I know it's not a good thing. But it's a very bad habit that I have because I'm a single parent.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not just me that I'm looking at or thinking of. You know what I mean? I can't let these kids down. Mm-hmm. I can't let... It's a lot of people that's on my back and on my shoulders. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That I'm carrying through this thing. So
but
I don't know how to...
If, let's just say, you had a stroke.
Oh, I already been through that. You know that.
So, what happened when that happened? You couldn't do anything, right? So it's better to take that break like we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Before it gets to that point, because without you, all of that will fail and will hurt.
And see,
So
we know this, right? We know this.
We do.
But that is easier said than
Time
done.
gets away from us too.
When you are looking at all the responsibility of life, you don't, even though you have it in the back of your mind that, okay, I need the rest. Okay, I'm doing too much. Or I need to figure out a vacation or something like that. Like, you really don't get around to that. And you
don't
know,
skip straight to the vacation though. So we could talk about that.
But even staycations, you know that
a nap. Some people don't take a nap. You know what I mean? We've gone days without sleeping, real life, like not even playing, being 100% diligent in front of a computer, putting products together, not sleeping. That I'll rest when I'm dead. Nigga, you gonna die if you don't stop. Like, we literally see what the worst of that looks like, and that's not good.
And that's why I wanted to talk about it, because even though, like I said, I know that this is a fact, you know what I mean? I know the consequences of not doing it, but I continue to do it. And I know it's not just a struggle that I have. I know that there's many people that's on here listening and out here in the world that's experiencing the same difficulty, you know what I mean? And so that's why I said I think we should discuss this, because maybe not even just between you and I, maybe it's somebody that's listening that found a way to overcome that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a huge obstacle, not even just amongst entrepreneurs.
No.
It's amongst parents.
Yeah.
It's amongst, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to discuss that. Exactly. Especially students.
Yeah.
Oh my God, college students.
I'm way better now than I was when I was in school. That was like, because that is set up for you with the time. Like, you don't have those rest days. You don't till they tell you. So if you working and going to school, like most people that come from our type of community, we don't have that luxury of just going to school. So students, that's why they have things like burnouts and drugs to stay awake.
And that's another thing that I wanted to tap on.
That's a big thing on college campus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to go there, because I'm not gonna, drugs are never okay. Ever, drugs are never okay.
Please don't.
But now more than ever, it's something that you definitely want to stay away from. This stuff is mixed with all kind of stuff. It's laced with stuff that y'all probably ain't never even heard of. You know what I mean? And it's killing you instantly. It's not killing you. It's not killing you a year from now.
And it's big here in LA, the worst out of everywhere right now.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep. The one that starts with an F. Yeah, it's biggest here in California. So I really believe in, you know, when we grew up we heard like they put it in our communities and stuff like that. I think we're seeing a repeat of that right now. Okay. Because that mess is crazy that other communities have been on that type of thing forever, but why are we just now hearing about it and not that they voluntarily did it?
Hey bro, I see you, Tiny Load. Mr. Peace and Blessed, hello and thank you for tapping in. Tracy Huff said you wouldn't know. I definitely would, through the experiences of others close to me. I don't have to be a drug addict or a drug user or a drug trier to know that this stuff ain't okay.
I think the experience from that somebody watching that cares about the person might even be a little bit worse, because they're sober trying to help and love and pray and will and cry and look for.
I agree with that. Because although the damage is ultimately done to the person on drugs
inside,
although it's affecting them in a huge way, I think that the mental disturbance it gives the person that loves them or supports them, like even their children, especially their children.
That's where my brain went first. Or a parent and they financially are impacted too, because I've seen shows where some parents like struggle with, do I give them the money so they don't go do this, and this too? And
do you remember a time when parents had inherited this stupid belief that I would rather them get high at home than to do it in the streets?
Yes.
Like,
it's
I used to
around,
be like,
just, by the
what?
way. Yes, they
like,
still say that.
Why would you want that?
No.
I mean, I get it.
No.
I get that you're looking for a justification for
Right.
your actions,
Right.
right? I get that part. But it is not okay for you to be at home allowing your child to indulge in drugs and alcohol.
Or, procreating right in the next room.
Yeah, listen here.
I'm telling you, like, it's worse now than it was when we was kids.
Y'all excuse my language if y'all been on True Talk before, y'all know my mouth, okay?
Man.
And I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. There will not be no dick slanging in my house, and it ain't me.
Hello.
That
Hello.
ain't, no.
And
we
can I
ain't
tie
doing
that back to why parents can't rest?
We not doing it. I don't even care
if you already had one, you still not moving.
If we grown, you know how you go on vacation, you and your husband, and y'all all staying at the granny house, at Big Mama house, because everybody there.
I'm not getting it in at the granny house.
You better not ask me for none.
And
you
I'm
better
grown.
not do that.
I can't even do it.
You better not do that.
No.
That is a hot
It's
mess.
disrespectful to me. I don't know why, but no, that's not happening.
Girl, that is a hot
I'm so embarrassed.
I want to know. Hold on, because I got to ask the question.
No.
Is it anybody in these comments that get down like that? I want to know. Do you go on the family trip with your husband or your wife and be getting it in Big Mama house? I want to know.
This is our form of vacation, I guess. This is where we get our relief.
Girl. Because that's just...
Why
bank.
you look...
Bank.
I caught that look.
I
Why
did
you looking?
too. Bank, would you? Yeah.
Oh my God.
I knew Bank would.
Oh my God.
Just by how he looked.
No.
I knew it.
Me too. I was like,
Why,
no.
Bank?
You supposed to sneak like when you was a kid. It's supposed to make you feel like a kid again, like that, but not in the house. No, you know how you
sneak in the house?
No.
Why would
I
you
ain't
do
gonna do it outside in the car.
Why?
Why not?
And she said she'd do it in the car. What if Big Mama come?
Not in front of the house.
Oh, because I was
Oh my
finna
God,
say,
that's
you know,
just as bad. That's
you
worse.
know the Big Mamas and stuff, they like looking out the
Girl,
windows.
we got ring
and stuff
lights now and all that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Tracy Huff said, hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all
Y'all gonna
are
get
a
one.
mess. Y'all are a mess. A shower is one thing, but
You know what he means in the shower. That's what you mean, right? Catch up, sis. Jeez.
no, I'm saying like
He said he gonna do it in the shower.
I know. No, y'all not. Y'all
You
wrong.
nasty.
Y'all wrong.
You need to
Big
call your
H.
Big Mama
I'm
right
so
now.
glad you tapped in, Big H. Cause let me ask you this, Big H. You just now tapped in. You kind of late, but I need to know your response. Okay? Would you go on vacation with your wife and hump on her in Big Mama house? I want to know.
Oh my God.
Cause Bank said absolutely. Then Tracy Huff said hell yeah. I need to know what's going on in the world. What are they saying on your screen? They saying yeah or
My
they saying
mama
no?
said that's where moral structure comes in. Y'all gonna get whooped.
Okay, Mom. That's
Mom
what
said
I'm
it.
talking about. Talk
It took
to
me 3
him.
weeks to figure out that was her. She was creeping, but it's okay.
Now Mama coming with a fake page. Now Mama
No, she didn't know what she was doing.
Jeez. Listen, y'all can't do that, okay? Y'all gotta figure out
No.
another way
No.
to handle this business. Y'all can't do it like that, okay?
No.
But we gon'
Even if that show only R&R, then guess what you need to do? You need to get a hotel room. At least a couple of the days. Maybe spend some days at Big Mama house and
I
some days
definitely feel like
and get a... So you got your own
I would not.
like space anyways.
Big H said hell no.
No.
That's what I'm talking about, Big H. Tell them that's not right.
Because when it goes down, it goes down. Listen, no.
I'm trying to do this Facebook, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all.
I'm trying to see all of it, and that phone makes things too small. Sorry, y'all.
I promise y'all, please forgive me. I'm trying to get y'all in right now, okay?
Which one?
Facebook. Okay, I got y'all. Cassie said, hey girl, hey. She said, I don't have small children, but I do Zen daily. Get in touch with your chakras.
I think that's where a misconception is too. I'm glad she said that. Just because you don't have kids don't mean you're not busy. Don't mean that your schedule isn't over and inundated with different things. When you have kids, you move a lot of things out of the way for your kids. When your kids get older, if you somebody like her, that ain't gonna free up no time. So it's gonna, you feel me? It's if you an entrepreneur, if you a go-getter, if you can take care of family, it could be anything that you still not giving enough time to yourself. But I hate that stigma because I did not birth any kids, but I raised kids, i.e. you find something else to do with your time. I helped with my sister raise both her kids. Just because I don't have kids, people think I'm not busy and I have all the money in the world. If you see them, you know that they're mine. Stop putting that together because it's an insult to people. You could still be busy and tired. And it's unfair to undermine somebody who might be saying it, and then you're like, oh, what you mean you tired? You don't have no kids, you know? Mm-hmm. That's not fair.
Tracy Huff said, you get it when you can get it.
Y'all nasty.
Big H said, I wouldn't even feel right.
Because if you husband and wife, you always together. So why you can't take that little bit of time? You know, you're not going to be there for 2 weeks.
She talking about, oh my God, what is the whisper for? What is the whisper for? I was just saying.
Because I don't want Big Mama to hear, because mine in heaven, and she know I would not do that.
So let's get back to the whole relaxation thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because I do want to make sure that we touching on that. Because, girl, I need somebody need to help a girl out. You feel me? I be tired. Shit. And when do I take a nap? A nap is good, but when do I take a nap? If my schedule is all over the place. You feel what I'm saying? I go from the salon. Look, let me tell y'all my breakdown, okay? I go from the salon to the office, which is my laboratory, and my packing station, right? And then
you didn't start at the beginning. And
then to football.
You didn't start at the beginning.
I did. I started at the beginning of me. No, not the beginning of the kids.
Okay.
The beginning of me.
Okay.
Right? So I do all of those things, then go to football, then go home. And of course we gotta cook and all the different stuff, clean up, all that different stuff, right? When do I sleep? I still gotta promote because I've been at work working, so ain't no promotion been going on, ain't no communication been going on, ain't nobody been checking no emails, none of that. I've been working. I'm hands on. My hands is going all day. So when am I going to sleep? And if I go to sleep, who doing all of the marketing and stuff?
Because I would just like to say to the people that maybe don't know, your impressions matter. And that is on social media, right? So when she's saying that, she's saying it because if you don't respond to people in X amount of time, that brings down your impressions. How often you post raises the amount of people that you hit. So that is your impressions. Why does that matter? That translates, if I'm a brand and I want to work with her, the first thing I'm asking, I don't care how many followers you have, I want to see your impressions. How many people are you hitting and responding to? I need to change. How many people are you hitting and responding to? That's why she's saying that it's not like normal, like an email at work, where you can be like, well, I'll get back to it when I get back to it. I'm not a brain surgeon. Well, it's different with your business. You have to get back and in a certain amount of time, and you want to build your rapport. So you got to keep posting. You really can't necessarily go a day without posting. Otherwise, it's not good. And you can't rest because you're thinking about that.
Okay, so now that you done gave them some business one-on-one, I still need to know when the hell do I go to sleep? You didn't answer me, sister.
I know when you can go to sleep. The question is, are you willing to take that hit?
When? Tell me when.
You're going to have to schedule your posts. So you got to take a hit somewhere.
I need a social media manager. Anybody on here know one? You know social media manager thing?
Why is this phone shaking like that?
Likes, engagement.
I need everything.
Yeah, I know that.
I need to be able to not even pay attention to social media if I don't want to.
No, you need to know. Nah, I don't know about that.
Right?
You need to know what's going on your page. You need that.
I need to know though, because listen, I really do want to sleep, y'all. I be tired. These days and days of just going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny is burning. Is getting old, y'all. It's getting old.
It's hard. It's very,
And
very
then
hard.
when you're being blessed, right, with more things and more opportunities, y'all got to listen. Yes,
That's a whole
the
nother
blessing
hit.
is awesome, and it makes you feel so good, and you praising God for it and everything, right?
Till you realize all the new work
Are you thinking about the new work that comes along with
sometimes on their
Something-
plan, not yours.
Exactly, and it's like, okay, something gotta go.
That's
But then
it
how
right
do
there.
you let something go if everything is tied? You know what I mean? If it's tied to something else of importance in your life, how do you let it go?
You gotta pray about it and make a decision. I did it. You could do it. Is it gonna hurt at first? Yeah, because in our head, we the one who built it. So we're seeing the way everything goes together. But the reality is, if you took some things away, would it matter? Yes, of course. Would you take a hit? Yep. But is it worse than all the other ones? Sometimes you gotta force rank stuff, and you have to let something go so you can have whatever amount of time you're looking for in a day. And then here's the other thing. Don't add new stuff.
You already, the new stuff was added by default with the blessing. You ain't gotta add nothing.
Every blessing ain't time for a blessing. Some things, it's nice to know that it's available, but you just say no. You watched me do it, so you know that I'm not lying. And it was from a big, big, big makeup company. Huge makeup company.
Okay, so
I didn't have a choice. But I still respectively went through with the conversation. I set it up so that when I'm ready to go back, I can. But at that time, I was mourning. I could not do it. And that was my reality. And that makeup company sits on my desk. I thought I was going to die doing that. But I had to, because I would have messed it up if I took it and then couldn't do what they saw me do before. I wasn't there anymore. I was hurting. So you have to.
Okay.
You have to look at it like life and death.
I feel that. Because I am a firm believer that all money ain't good money and all opportunities ain't for you. You get what I'm saying? But in that same instance, I feel like that would not be the blessing then. Because when the blessing comes,
the blessing is letting you know that it's there.
No,
sometimes.
no.
Because that
no.
made me feel like everything. And for me, what I was going through, there was certain things that helped me get back behind that camera. And you know that. You was one of them. That company was one of them. The seafood lady was one of them. Just different things that helped nurse me back to health. But it made me consider it. But in the bigger scheme of things, I had to consider this is going to be career suicide if I do this. And I wasn't even back working at that point. I was still laid off. And I made that decision. So you have to consider what's good for you, but never burn that bridge, so that when you're ready, they'll respect it and you can go back.
As I told you with the Walmart situation.
Exactly.
But
if you sit back long enough, you can make it make sense in your head. We're so accustomed to thinking things like that, like, this is my blessing, it'll never come again. But that's a slave mentality that we was taught to think.
No, see, and this is what I wanted to say about that. I was waiting for you to, finish your statement or whatever. But I am a firm believer, like, there's a big difference between opportunity and blessing. There's a difference. When your blessing comes, if it's truly a blessing and it's a blessing for you, everything is lined up. Everything. He already done worked this thing in every area that you can search for in your life, right? an opportunity will come because this is what you like, this is what you want, this is what you seeking and aspiring to be or do.
Depends,
you feel what I'm
blessing
saying? Huh?
Blessing how?
I'm just saying, like, in the sense of the action behind it. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, taking on this it may not be the blessing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because it was there doesn't mean that that was your blessing. Working that job or taking on this project was your blessing. Maybe the real blessing in it was to wake you up. Like, you feel me? It maybe it coming in your direction when you got all of this other chaos going on. Maybe it helped to redirect your focus. Maybe it helped to get your mind back where it needs to be. Maybe it showed you who was real and who was fake. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is that actually doing it, pursuing it, taking it on as a job or whatever the case may be, may not be the blessing. That may not be the blessing. It's the act behind it, like the thing that, you know, what I'm trying to say. It's a word I'm looking for.
But I think you touched on what I was waiting for you to say. I agree that it's a blessing if it doesn't hurt you, is the way I look at a blessing. But I get what you're saying, because you're saying everything that's offered to you just because you want it isn't a blessing. Sometimes it's an opportunity.
Exactly.
But what she's also saying is how I just explained something personal that happened to me. That was my blessing, but it wasn't time for me to move forward with it yet. If it is truly my blessing, it will still be there when I go back to it, is what my sister's trying to say.
Exactly.
But she's trying to be very clear with every blessing every opportunity ain't a blessing.
Thank you for translating for me, because that's yes.
I'm like, she said it. I want them to get it though, because everybody don't get that. They think if I'm saying, they're thinking maybe I lost something. I didn't lose anything, and that's what you're saying. But I want to make sure they get that's very important.
Exactly.
That's why prayer is so important. You literally will feel it in your gut what you're supposed to do, and it will feel good. Even in the midst of everything I was going on, my decisions still felt good, and I still heard everything that was said to me and appreciated it. That's what let me know it was my blessing and what stage of the blessing I was in.
Okay. And I'm glad you said what stage of the blessing you were in, because there are levels to blessings. Please know that, y'all. Okay, it's levels to this thing right here, and the only way to truly unlock these things is to really get in your own intimate space with God and have that conversation, because He gonna lead you through every process of that blessing. You feel what I'm saying? And you can mishandle it if you choose not to communicate when it comes to clarification of what is this. What do you want me to do with this?
You know what a good example of that is? All the people that get record deals and then think that they're going to be celebrities overnight. And then, like how we see on TV, like a lot of us learned that by being on TV, but they should have known that. And we still have people today going through that same thing because they think theirs is a blessing that's going to hand them $1 million check. Because they don't.
I just don't like how excited she got to say that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she got super excited.
Because you're about music, and I can relate it.
You get
you don't want to just talk. You want people to understand and be able to.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you want to say? Because you over your eyebrows been going up. You've been rolling your eyes. What you got? You've been praying. Well, tell her we'll call her back. It would not be a show if I didn't get you.
I fucking love Bank. Bank said no, we good. Leave me the fuck out of this.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right?
I'm
just saying.
I gotta chill.
Okay. See, I like the studio and chill. That's what it's called today. Yeah, I'm on to something, huh?
Okay.
So listen, you know what else you could do?
What?
Some of the things you could do could actually be enjoyable. Like one of the things that I do now to make time to just be is I started doing this with you. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy the ride out here. When I'm not running late and through traffic, you know, it's cool. You know, when I'm not running down the street. But yeah, I enjoy it.
So ironically, I enjoy every freaking thing that I do.
That's what makes it hard to let go when you love it all.
I enjoy because everything that I do is impactful to somebody else. And I love to help people. I love to see them transform. I love to see them grow. I love to see them boss
That's
up.
what makes it so hard to let go of stuff.
I just love that shit.
I know why it's hard for you to let go of stuff. Because you really have a passion for everything you like.
My heart too damn big. I don't know why Jesus did that to me.
How dare he?
I know.
Jesus. Look, scoot over.
I'm just saying. So look, y'all know, listen.
Have they gave us any suggestions?
No, they ain't gave us no suggestions. They just listening. So look, I'm finna hit y'all with this, and y'all give me. I need advice, okay, y'all? I'm gonna be way 100 with y'all, cause some of y'all might not know this about me, right? Okay. But I've been doing hair for a long time, right? I don't want to do hair no more, y'all.
I was waiting.
I want to close this shop so bad. I don't know what to do, right? But the shop is the bread and butter, right? And so I'm like, what I do know about me is anything I put my time into gonna blow up. That's what I know about me, right? But if I let this go, is it gonna blow up fast enough to carry everything the way this shop is?
I have a better question,
right?
Whoever's her customer that heard her say that and comes into the shop tomorrow saying, "Queen, please don't quit."
No, let me tell y'all, they bring me food.
That's what I'm saying.
They meal prep me. They know I like to eat bank, so they be getting over on me. They be meal prepping my ass, bringing me food for the whole week. They be doing all kinds of stuff.
Answering my questions, everything.
I get gifts, y'all. Everything for me not to stop doing hair. And the bribery is over, y'all. Okay? It's over. I don't want to eat y'all food no more. I'm telling y'all. I really want to stop though, because I don't love it no more.
Oh. It's time for you to either train your replacement or start paying attention. Well, most beauticians do this. Start deciding where you're going to redirect them. Because most of y'all do that anyway in case you're out on vacation. You know, you send it somewhere else.
My clients be like, ain't nobody touching me.
Because I'll wait. I could have 3 tracks in my head and some super glue on my forehead. And I'll be like, I'll wait for my stylist. So, yeah, I know.
Raymond said, hold it down until your dreams become reality. Plus, those women's heads need your hands. I know they do.
See, there go the guilt trip already.
I know they do, but listen, y'all, Jesus Christ. Y'all want to know why I don't love it no more?
Yes, that's a good question.
I'm fist to turn this into a venting session. That's what I'm fist to do.
We don't have answers. We should move on. That's good.
So look,
why?
The reason I don't love it no more is because people don't just come to the shop and get their hair done no more. You come to the shop, you got all this long, sad story about how you can't afford. You really ain't got the money right now to do what you really need to do.
No, ma'am, they must do that to you.
Much money, and can you please do this? And oh my God, like, I'm just tired of. And then you come in. The part I hate, my vibe is always good. The one thing that everybody, straight across the board, everybody says about my salon is the vibe is
chill.
So bomb. I have clients that come to my shop and say, Queen, I know I ain't got no hair appointment. I just needed some of this energy. You feel what I'm saying? I got that type of salon. You feel me? And so when you come in here, your attitude is wrong all the time. Your energy is off. No.
So let me ask you a question.
I don't want to deal with that.
Do you think you need to set up boundaries with some of them? Because
I
number
already
one,
did that. They
I
don't
think it's so
respect you.
disrespectful to walk in to somebody's salon and say what you can't afford. Because here's the thing: none of us would go to work without getting no checks. So how do we feel like we could do that to y'all? Then don't make an appointment. That's not fair to pull on somebody's
but
heartstrings.
you'll wait. Look, okay, so look,
That's not fair.
I already set in place the online booking and stuff, right?
Okay.
Because that was a boundary I had to set. I'm not talking to you all day. You think you can call me whenever you want to. You calling me at 10 something at night to ask me about your hair.
Oh, no,
I don't want to talk
ma'am.
about your motherfucking
I
hair.
don't even reach out to my
What?
sister like that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do this.
No.
Then I got one off day out of the week, which is Sunday. And this really ain't my off day. I do stuff for my kids, with my kids, and then
Right.
come to the radio station. You feel what I'm saying? And you will call me. I wanted to book an appointment for this. Why you didn't just go online and book it? Why are you talking to me? I set it up perfectly. It
have
not
a
only
question.
tell you the
I have a
service,
question.
it tell you how long
Why
it
are you
takes.
answering your phone?
Cause I don't know who the fuck it is.
Oh, hell.
I'm a business. You feel
Oh,
what I'm
God.
saying?
You got 82 devices, ain't one for each thing?
One is business and one is personal.
Okay.
Now, if you calling my business phone,
Yeah,
you might
it
not
could be
be no
any one of
client.
those.
You could be another company that I'm in
Yeah.
collaboration
Right,
with.
right.
Like, you feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I can't afford to not answer the phone.
You don't have to. Why don't you
You feel
give them that attitude?
Oh no, I do. And
Oh.
then I hang the fuck up, right? And I be telling them like, why are y'all fucking with me? Like, my clients know I talk the same all the time, y'all. I'm not.
Anybody out there
ain't
listening,
nothing
she is
fraudulent
not
about
lying.
me.
She
I
is
talk
not.
how I talk.
Oh
Listen.
my gosh.
And I'll be like, why are you fucking with me? Why you didn't go online? It tell you everything you want to know. And I'm talking about I could sit on the phone and you, Queen, I wanted to book an appointment. Go book it. But I wanted to know how long this take. Book it. I wanted to know, okay, well, how much it's going to cost if I do this? Go book it. That's
booking had the prices too?
It have the prices, the
Oh,
services,
heck,
the time frame. It has
hell.
everything on there.
Shut
Why are you
up.
talking to me? Why are you talking to me? So now it makes
Maybe
me
this
don't
is
even
a
want to
sign.
come do your hair no more. Because why you can't even follow instructions?
I couldn't do it. I was definitely not made for service.
Girl.
I would have to beg Jesus every day.
Raymond said, only you have the answer, yo. But your shop is also therapy for those who need to get some stuff off their chest. And listen, I submit 100% to that. I'm talking about y'all. I'm so real
ones that
with
abuse
it.
it.
I'm so real with it. When you come to my shop all the way different. Because before I was a stylist, I was a client. And I knew everything that I didn't like. You feel me? About going to the salon. So I made sure that I'm none of those things, right? So at my shop, you can come get your hair done and we can laugh. We can joke.
She don't talk on the phone.
I don't answer no calls, none of that. Like, no, I'm doing hair. When I'm done working, then I'll call you back. If you can't respect that, I don't know what to tell you. But you can come here, we can laugh, we can joke, we can cry, we can listen. I have closed my shop down, y'all, to pray with people because of what they going through. Do you hear what I'm saying to y'all? Like, I'm so real with it. If I talk about it, I promise you I'm about that. Whatever come out my mouth, if I tell you this what I'm with, this what I'm with. So, and that's one of the reasons I loved doing hair. It's because of the people that I came across, the way that God is able to use me to bless them in the midst of what they're going through. And sometimes these clients are blessings to me. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's why I held on so tight, but it's exhausting now. It's very exhausting now. And before I absolutely hate it, I want to stop. And then remember, I got arthritis and carpal tunnel. I need to stop before I can't do nothing with my hands.
And you got your business stuff that you're doing too still right now. But yeah, it's about that time.
Jaquin said, That's how I feel about rapping. I just do it because I've been doing it for so long. It's a million ways to get money. It's okay to outgrow some things.
It is.
I agree.
That's a good point.
And I feel the same way.
No matter your age.
Yeah. I feel the same way about music too, just so that you know. Like, I still get caught, and I think COVID has something to do with it a little bit, right? Yeah. Because I still get booked for shows and stuff like that, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want that money. It's gonna be too many people, and I don't know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, no. And then in music, this is totally off subject, but in music, you'll mess around and work with somebody, and you put in your passion and your love into this, right? And then they don't even do nothing with it. Like, I'm sick. No, I don't have time for that. It's a waste of my time. What am I could have stayed at home and been rapping on Instagram. At least somebody gonna see it, right? I'm just saying. Anyway, can I get some advice? Nobody ain't told me what to do yet. Should I close this shop? Don't close this shop? What should I do, y'all?
My mama said.
What she said?
By the way, I would just like to mention she wanted to talk because I'm still telling her what to do with people. She said because you've opened that up to people, that's why they do it. But she said that a while ago. But you said you actually cuss them out. So, and put them in their place, however we want to say it. You know what? Sometimes you have to start telling people. Have you ever told anybody that you may have to not have them as a client if they can't respect your boundaries?
Listen,
have you ever done that?
So I haven't said it in those words, but my exact words, I be like, look, bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she heard you.
I be like, look, bitch. I done told you already. If you come in here one more time with this shit, I ain't doing your hair no more. I don't give a damn. I'm talking about, it's people that call my phone to book an appointment.
They on block list.
I will not and cannot.
Good.
Like, you feel me? And so what they do, let me tell y'all what they done did. They get on my fucking nerves, girl.
They get another
So
phone.
they will. Remember, I got online booking, right?
Oh yeah.
I can cancel anybody I want. I could control everything from my end if I want to, right? And so, because they know I'm not gonna do their hair no more, they'll book it under Asia, right? So now I'm expecting Asia to come get her hair done, and in comes this person, and I'm looking like, I ain't finna do your hair. Come on, queen. And I'm talking about, I have been offered to pay triple and all of that, and I be like,
it's not the money.
But listen,
it's what you
I be like, baby, don't do that. Save your money. Don't pay triple for nothing. Go over here. She gonna do a good job, and you gonna be all right.
And you refer them somewhere else?
Hell yeah, because I'm serious about not doing it.
That's nice.
I got a client that'll tell you, honey, I stopped doing her hair. She asked me for 3 years. Can you please just give me one more chance? Just please, one more chance. It took 3 years, y'all, for me to say, all right, we gonna try this one more time. But that's it after that. What?
She said, oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Oh God. I don't blame you though. So my mom used to work in a shop too. Okay. That's what you guys have. She used to work in the shop, and she was the person that dealt with all of that stuff. She was the office manager.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so she was the one, just slide me through, and the people that they don't want to deal with, that they not taking a call to their phone, they would send them to her to make sure they followed the rules. Maybe you should, I don't know. Maybe you need a security guard.
What the security guard?
Throw them out.
I do that my damn self. What I need them for?
Do you want our help or not? You could at least lie about one of these things and say, yes, that sounds good.
Well, if I already tried it, then that mean it ain't.
I feel you.
Tracy Huff said,
it's
not
hard.
yet, queen. And Trinae said, it's extremely hard work and hard on your body, especially braids. It is not respected as it should be.
There's some things you can do to be set up to be respected, too. Can we talk about that next show? The things that people is doing now that's taken away from real people like you. Like, don't ask somebody to wash their hair before they come in, because if you really went to school...
Hold on, let me stop you right there. Cause...
For which service are you about to say?
I was just finna say.
Because it's a service you can and it's a service you should.
Listen, I am one of those stylists. Please have your hair washed and detangled if you're getting braids.
That part.
If you're getting braids,
that part.
You need to come ready, because this
sister,
shit
they
takes
got
time.
It across the board.
I already got problems with my hands. I don't need to play with you all damn day long.
That's not what I'm talking about.
But any other service,
tell me.
I am washing your hair.
Why?
Because I need to make sure that it's all the way clean. I need to make sure that your scalp is all clean, all of that. And I need to also make sure that there's no other product residue in your hair that's going to compromise the results of what I'm doing. Because I can't tell you your hair going to come out like you see everybody's pictures on my Instagram if you got
or it's laying
some
in the
other
sink.
stuff in there.
Or you using your comb and they got something in their head and you didn't even check. I see stylists literally just sit people in their chair and go to work. Even if it's braids, you're supposed to go through and part and do different things that we know on the people that's been the school side, but the customer don't know. I see people just start going straight in and I'm like, you gonna use that comb in my head? No, you're not.
Okay, so, and this is another thing I tell people about going to salons, because I get all of the horror stories, of course, right? From clients that come in or whatever, and I tell them, if you go in the salon and you don't see no blue water nowhere in sight, walk out. Period. It's time to go.
That part.
Because ain't nothing in here being sanitized.
Nope, or no containers. They just use it. Or they got the blue sanitizer, but the label's still clean. Everything, because you know they ain't use it, because they still use the same stuff and just throw it right back in the drawer. They drop something on the floor, throw it right back in the drawer. They're not using it. That's for state board. You gotta pay attention for real, for real.
Yeah, y'all gotta make sure y'all paying attention to stuff like that, because there's a such thing as scalp infections and all that different stuff. And you do not want those problems. Okay? I'm telling y'all right now, y'all do not want those problems. But I don't know. We done came on here. I done discussed ways to try to discuss ways to get some rest. And I ain't accomplished anything in that area.
Because maybe they like, I'm listening to this so I can get some zen. Make me laugh. Y'all tripping.
But they all, that's another problem. Everybody be laughing at me and I be serious as a heart attack. I don't be joking.
I be thinking. It's how you say it. I know you be serious, but I still be laughing because I be like, oh my gosh, she really did that. She's not lying.
I can't help it, y'all. I be having to tell the truth. But so
we gonna have that talk when I get back.
I didn't get no assistance with rest.
I assist you all the time.
And I didn't get no assistance with should I close this shop or not.
No, you should not close the shop. It's not time yet, but you should start to prepare to close it. So I think that if you stop, like maybe stop taking so many clients, and it'll push you in another area because you got to make up for that money. But it might do it softer. Like a tier system, maybe?
Well, I be trying to tell people. I be like, look, y'all got a couple of more months before I'm out of here. They be like, Queen, you can't
start
just
whacking them up.
But I've been preparing them. I've been saying it. Y'all better know that I'm being truthful with y'all.
And that's it.
So when I'm out of here, don't say nothing.
That's it.
But look, I appreciate y'all. Everybody that tapped in. Mom over there too. Everybody that tapped in, I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, I hope that y'all tap in again with us next week. I have an amazing topic for next week, by the way, that I think is really, really necessary.
Good, I'll call in
today's
Don't
time.
Forget.
But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all following Melanin Madam Inc. on Instagram, and make sure that you're following the Candy Line. That's Candy Line with a K. Follow A2S Apparel. Also, there's a sale going on with the Candy Lines on some of the products over there, so make sure y'all check that out, and we will see y'all again next Sunday.
Get the Yoni soap.
Yeah. Yeah. Queen in the building.